As humans, all we have is sacrifice. Whether it's time, resources, or energy, you must always pick one thing over another. Resistance. It is ever present, and it will get the best of you at some point. But it's important that you don't wallow in it, that you do not remain defeated. Do I wish there was a one-size-fits-all solution for tackling resistance? Not at all. I think it's a beautiful thing to find your balance, to get your own groove going. Personally, I find my rhythm when I don't have just one thing going on. I like having the options of having all types of creative people around me. So I like to be able to do the YouTube thing. I like to try the social media thing every now and then. I like the flexibility of being a student. You're always having these one-off days and moments. So you're not really confined to any one version of yourself or a routine. Some people like to have a ritual when they write. They light a candle. Some people want to write 16 bars the second they wake up and would gladly miss the birth of their child, bro, just to test out a new vocal chain. Personally, I'm on and off. I'll write daily for a few weeks, and then I'll have an intake period where I figure out what the next step is. Evaluate what has been, what I've done, let it breathe, and then we come back stronger with new eyes and a fresh outlook. Existentially, I think writing consistently is way better. Because when you write consistently, it's very intentional, as opposed to when you just write in the spur of the moment. It's a motivation thing versus a discipline thing. When you have that set time, it's really easy to stay consistent, because you can look back and be like, wow, I said I was going to write and I wrote. You know what I'm saying? I was in my head at the start thinking, oh no, I have no idea what to write. But I got in that chair, I sat down, I got in the studio, whatever it was, and I made it happen. Steven Pressfield describes this as turning pro, the difference between taking your works from that of an amateur to that of a professional. But I feel like you do need to take some time to be a thinking, feeling human being. And part of that is resting, relaxing, getting a feel for the world. Figuring out what your contribution through your music is. Developing an understanding for the circumstances around you and your perspective. Heat of the moment can have you thinking and saying some crazy things. So it's important to pump the brakes sometimes and be like, okay, what direction am I going in? I like to be able to take time and reflect on everything, because you got to realize that you can be wrong in your expression. Every work is not made by a sane or correct person who's in the right state of mind. That's also the benefit of writing consistently. When you have all this source material, when you understand the process more than anything, the subject matter will come. The muse comes to the artist who humbles themselves. You gotta commit to it. Funniest thing is my favorite songs come to me right before I'm going to sleep, bro. Or sometimes I'll wake up at like 2 in the morning and I'm like, dang, real quick, just throw on a Mac Miller type beat real quick. And then boom, next thing I know, I'm up till 5 a.m. Did I get sleep that night for school? Not at all, but did I make a fire song that I still listen to years later? Absolutely. The benefit of having a lot of stuff out there is that you have so much to work on. You can rethink premises, you can rethink execution, you can rethink subject matter, you can rethink perspective, and it's beautiful. And lastly, I think the greatest way to overcome resistance is to constantly surround yourself with people who are doing different things, people that are better than you in everything you think you are. You think you're a rapper, a lyricist, go be around lyricists that have a deeper pen than you, that have doper rhymes than you, they have better flows, bro. Go hang out with slam poets, go hang out with comedians, go hang out with script writers, bro. Chat to people in philosophy, psychology. Make sure you're always around people who have nuance, people you can discuss ideas with in depth. Talk to novelists, bro. Talk to gents that be writing biographies, dog. Chat to the cameramen who be filming all these dope moments. Yeah, we all have these memories, but chat to the people who seen what it takes to make those memories happen, to make them stick around. Understand sociology, gents. There's so much to learn, always, boy. You know what I'm saying? See what's possible. See everything that's going on. If you think you're a baller, go watch gents at an academy play. You know what I'm saying? Go find a football league where you can play the high level ball that is played. Don't ever let yourself think you're the best in your area. That's what I think personally.